Football is a cherished sport for many people around the world. With many different leagues and different rules, many fans are divided on who to give their viewership to. The National Football League and the Canadian Football League are the two main rivals. Can both leagues exist in harmony, or is it time to phase one out and throw our support behind only one?
This year's Grey Cup is in full swing, and this bar of fans is full of enthusiasm. Here at the Moose and Firkin Sports Bar, many people are enjoying the excitement of the game, but one viewer much prefers the NFL over its Canadian equivalent. Jonathan Caney is an avid NFL watcher and prefers the American League over the Canadian.
I watch the NFL because it's really action-packed. Honestly, the CFL has a little bit different rules. It's a little bit slower of a game, and the game flow isn't really as good. I find the NFL is more of an international sport, whereas the CFL is pretty much only like people in Canada watch it. The NFL has a lot more viewers, and the CFL is kind of basically not international, and that really holds them back. In my opinion, I just think the game flow is a little bit better, and it makes the game more interesting.
Jonathan is not alone. Many Canadians have shifted to watching the NFL, and the numbers clearly show it. 10 of the most 15 viewed seasons of the CFL was in the 1970s, and ticket sales are down 15% from that era. And some people have even petitioned for an NFL team in Toronto.
If the NFL decided to get a Toronto team, like it really impacted the CFL in a really negative way. I think that the CFL would actually end up folding because more people would cheer as a nation, just like the MLB, like the Toronto Blue Jays or the Toronto Raptors.
They may be declining in numbers, but the fans who've stayed loyal to the CFL haven't declined in enthusiasm. Lance Brown was a sports announcer for the CFL for many years and is also an avid CFL fan.
I'm a huge CFL fan. The Grey Cup is a tradition. When I was a kid, we used to have Grey Cup parties, no matter who won, because it was all about being there for just to cheer on whomever.
But the enthusiasm is not just restricted to the CFL fans, as some Canadians followed the NFL past the TV.
I'm actually going to see one later in December. I'm really excited to go. I've never been to Austin before.
Whether heritage and patriotism are enough to keep the CFL alive, or more Canadians like Jonathan will switch to the NFL, only time will tell. The CFL's at the 10-yard line, and they need a touchdown. For Say News, I'm Cesare Wallace. Both leagues have their strong and weak points, but the CFL is on the back foot. With a few small changes, the CFL should be back to its strong numbers, and it seems it won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Is the CFL making any of these necessary changes or advancements to help its league prosper?
Yes, Jonathan, the one main change that the league is making to help it hopefully be more prosperous is giving a team to a city that doesn't have any team at all. Out on the East Coast, the major provinces don't have any teams at all. No basketball, soccer, football, hockey team, any of any kind. So they're going to be giving one to Nova Scotia. The team will be called the Atlantic Schooners, and they're hoping that it will have the same effect as other teams that other cities that have no other major league team. The main example of this would be the Saskatchewan Roughriders. They have no other major league team at all for the city or the province, and they have the highest viewership, highest attendance. They're overall the most lucrative, the most prosperous team. So they're hoping that it has the same effect for the Atlantic Schooners and continue to help the league go back on an upward spike. For Say News, I'm Cesare Wallace. Back to you.